Good debt leaves you better than it found you, especially in the long run. Bad debt, on the other hand, leaves you worse than it found you. Bad debt leaves you with regrets. Good debt leaves you with improvements. Good debt adds value to you. Bad debt takes value away from you. So when we say it leaves you better, we are looking at different things. For example, we are looking at your stress levels. Good debt, in terms of stress, leaves you at a better place. In other words, eventually when we look at you, you are not stressed because you borrowed this particular facility. But for bad debt, you will be stressed because of that particular facility. We are also looking at your financial position. How are you performing financially? Where were you financially before you took that particular debt? Where are you now that you took that particular debt? If your financial position has improved, then we say it is good debt because it has left you better than it found you financially. Bad debt will leave you worse than it found you financially. In other words, chances are that before you entered into that kind of debt, maybe you were able to meet your day-to-day financial needs. But after you took that debt, you realize that today you are struggling to meet your day-to-day needs. Then we will say, if you're struggling, then you took debt that was bad. We are also looking at your relationships. If it leaves you better off in terms of relationships, your social life, then we might say it was good debt. Bad debt will even ruin your relationships. You took money from someone you are not able to repay. That relationship is affected negatively. So that will not be good debt, because first, you're struggling to repay. Second, it has left you worse than you were before in terms of relationships. Good debt is up to date in terms of repayment. It's not struggling to be repaid. Financially speaking, good debt brings money to you. If you compare your income before you took this debt and your income after you took the debt, in other words, you took the money and you put it somewhere where it began to bring money to you. In other words, you invested that money somewhere and it brings money to you more than the money it takes from you. The net effect is that it adds money to you, then that is good debt. Bad debt, on the other hand, takes money away from you. The net effect of bad debt is that it takes money from you. It takes money in the form of repayment every other month. So before you took the debt, maybe your income was 50,000 shillings, kwacha, dollars, whatever it is, 50,000 before you took the debt. When you took the debt, probably it's being repaid at the rate of 10,000 per month. So 10,000 shillings, 10,000 kwacha, 10,000 dirhams, 10,000, whatever it is. That leaves you with 40,000. So from the beginning, already, it is taking money from you. So we will wait for the return and see, does it bring anything to you? If it does not, then chances are that it is bad debt. Good debt repays itself. In other words, it is able to generate what can be used to repay the debt and even leaves you with something. But for bad debt, you will repay it. In other words, you have to go to your pocket and repay. So every other month, bad debt draws money from you. You repay it. Good debt repays itself. In other